This is Jeffrey Herrick. I'm running the Park Bench interviews, highlighting the local communities of City Park, Park Hill, and Central Park. Today, I'm interviewing Ross and Amy Koenigs.
Hi.
They own the brewery called Second Dawn Brewing Company, and we are broadcasting from there right now. So I'd like to ask you two a little bit about your background and how you came into running this place and starting it.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll start first. My name is Ross. I am the brewmaster here at Second Dawn. I have been in the brewing business for about 18 years now, the last 11 of which I've spent with New Belgium Brewing Company up in Fort Collins as their R&D manager. So you may have tried some of my beers out in the world. I was the creator of things like the Voodoo Ranger series of beers, other things like the Emperor, Oak Spire, Citradelic, some of the other major releases that New Belgium has done in the last 10 years or so has been a lot of my work. And then my wife here, Amy.
That's me. My background is in graphic design. I worked for nonprofits for the majority of my career. And during the pandemic, when everything shut down, we just went for a lot of walks and talked about this dream that Ross has always had and thought, this is the time. Not now, when. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you guys have been open now for how long?
A little over 3 months.
Months. Okay. And are there particular events or projects or something that's kind of currently going on that you'd like to tell the public, the local public here?
Yeah, so one of the things we're most excited about is surrounding our walls. Behind us right now is a mural from a really great muralist, Sandor Fettingus, and we're trying to bring in a lot of different artists into our space. So every 2 months, we're rotating all of the art on the walls, not the mural. And so starting in June, we're going to have a couple new artists with a bunch of art. So that should be great.
Yes, and this, by the way, this is a very beautiful place, and I'm going to put up during this interview some shots of the place, the way it looks, some of the artwork that's up, so that you can get a feel for what it's like to come here.
Yeah, and then we have trivia on Wednesdays and games for people to play, lots of food trucks.
Yeah, we're trying to just make a really nice community eventing space. So like Amy said, we have trivia and games, things like that, just really make it comfortable for families to come down, relax. We are dog friendly, so you can bring your dogs out as well.
That's good to know.
And yeah, we're just trying to do a bunch of really fun things throughout the summertime. For Pride Month next month, we're going to do a fun Pride Beer Tap takeover of a bunch of other breweries in the neighborhood, folks like Cerebral and Lady Justice and Chaluna. We're all getting together here. In here, we're planning some other fun outdoor events as well. So, really check out our calendar, check out our website, and we'll have some really fun events for you guys to come out.
Yes, and I'll be putting all of that up on the screen here so that you can write it down, check it out. Is there anything you want to say about the beers that you're producing here versus what you were doing in Fort Collins?
Absolutely. So, we're really trying to focus on primarily hoppy stuff because that's really my background. So we offer a couple of different hazy IPAs, a classic West Coast IPA, typically a rotating IPA. We'll have things like pale ales, imperial IPA, other things like that. But beyond that, what we're really trying to accomplish is just make really just do really classic styles of beer very well, and then also make sure that we're being as open and inclusive in our taproom environment as possible. So we're also offering hard seltzers that either dosed with, say, like fresh fruit juices or made up almost kind of like cocktail style. Right now we have this barrel-aged tequila barrel-aged hard seltzer that we mix up and make like a margarita, which is really cool. And
I'm not used to breweries having other things other than beers.
Yeah, well, that's really what we're trying to do. Like, as a community taproom, we recognize that not everybody enjoys beer, or they may be gluten intolerant, that they can't drink beer. So we want to have something to offer for them. And it really, even building on that further, we also offer a variety of dry drinks as well. That right now it's primarily just kind of more adult themed, sparkling. We have like a juniper spritz right now, lemon coriander, kind of like a sparkling lemonade sort of thing. So a lot of interesting, fun things with that as well.
Yeah.
And do you ever have any music other than on the speakers? You ever have anybody come in and play some live music or not?
Yeah, so actually for Memorial Day weekend, we're having our first live music. The one and only John Hamm is going to be here. And we're
Really?
going to close down the parking lot and set
Wow.
up a bunch of like vendor booths and stuff. And so actually we're planning on doing a couple more big events like that during the summer. I think we're going to do a dog theme one with some dog beer and like maybe a dog fashion show. So
Right.
stay tuned for
That's awesome. Exciting.
information on that.
The future is ahead of you. What's your plans for the future?
Oh.
I mean the near future, not retirement.
I think really the near future for us is just making sure that people know about us. They come try our beer, hopefully really enjoy our beer. We're going to start distributing in limited quantities, kind of throughout like the Lowry, Park Hill, and Central Park neighborhoods. Really, just making sure that we have a good community presence, and as we go from there, I think it's going to be just hopefully just whatever we think is fun and hopefully what people enjoy.
Okay. Well, that sounds great. I believe that you guys will be successful if you aren't already.
Thank you.
And the place is just lovely, and I love the plans that you're speaking of, and I'm so happy to be able to share you with the community. I think everybody will love you.
Thanks. Thank you so much for coming
Nice
out.
to meet you.
So great.
And
Thank you
Ross?
very much.
And I am Jeffrey Herrick. I own Herrick Real Estate here in Denver. And if anybody has any real estate needs, please feel free to contact me. I'd be happy to help. Okay?
Yes.